Hi everyone, it's Chris from Palm Beach Feng Shui. Today we're going to talk about Flying Star number 2. For 2019, Flying Star number 2 sits in the northeast area of the Bagua, the northeast area of your home. So this particular star is called the illness star. That's the nickname for this star. It can bring illness. Typically what I see is if this happens to be your personal health direction, and that's an advanced type of feng shui that I will talk about in a later video, and the number 2 star sits on your health direction, the illness star, it can create compounded problems. But typically what this star does when it sits in a certain area of the Bagua is it causes you to work harder. It's like it's kind of like, you know, when you work out at the gym or you've been to the gym, if you've ever had a personal trainer or seen somebody who's been with a personal trainer, that trainer is asking you to work harder, to lift more weights, to run faster, or do whatever because he wants you or she wants you to improve. That's what this star is asking you to do. So it's not necessarily a bad star, but it can be challenging just because it doesn't let up. Like it forces you to keep trying harder. So the Northeast happens to be the area associated with learning, teaching, tutoring, spirituality, books, libraries, temples, churches, synagogues, anything to do with religion, spirituality, learning, education, wisdom, those kinds of things. So with the number 2 star, the illness star, sitting in that area, what you can find is it takes you, if you're a student, it can take you longer to learn a concept, or you have to work harder to get better grades in certain areas or certain classes that you take. If you're a teacher, you may find that you have to adjust the way you teach so that more of your students understand the concepts that you're trying to get across to them. Storytelling is a good way to explain, to teach. For some reason that's coming up. So somebody needs to hear that if you tell stories, your concepts will come across better. So same with churches. You may find that people are less receptive if you happen to be a member of the clergy or a leader of your church. You may find that your clergy, the people who attend your church, your temple, your synagogue, are less receptive to what you have to say, or you have to work harder to bring people in to hear your message, because the number 2 star can cause people to leave your congregation. So you may have to work harder to bring in the type of members of your congregation that you want to develop. So this is the year that you would do that. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you need to change to move forward and move ahead. So that's what this star is asking you to do. It's asking you to work harder. If you've wanted to make changes, it's telling you, okay, now is the time for that. So with that being said, the number 2 star is an earth star, and the northeast is an earth direction. The way to reduce the energy of the earth star is to use metal. And the most effective form of metal that I have found is to use wind chimes. So if you hang a set of wind chimes in the northeast area of your home, you don't want it over somebody, and you don't want it, you don't want to be walking under it. So you don't want it like over a doorway, you don't want it over a desk, you don't want it over a bed. You would want to put it somewhere, if you hang it inside, hang it somewhere where people are not going to be standing, sitting, or walking under it. If you hang it outside, you can hang it within like 3 feet of the house. You can hang it, you know how they have those rods like at Home Depot and Lowe's that you can put in the ground, and it's got the little hook on it for like baskets and bird feeders and stuff. You can get one of those and hang it outside your house. Or you can just hang it on, like if your roof has a ledge, mine has gutters, and so I usually hang mine on the gutters. Now, because the number 2 star is not considered a beneficial star, you don't want the wind chimes to ring. So what you'll want to do is make sure that if you have them inside, that they're not being blown about by an open window. And if they are going to be, if you're going to have the windows open in that area, just make sure you either tie it up with a rubber band You can use string, you can use ribbon, you can use a hair tie. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure that they're quiet. Same if you hang them outside. You'll want to make sure that they're quiet. So just tie them up so that the rods don't bang against each other and make noise. And that's how to handle the number 2 star for 2019. I hope you found that helpful. And if you like these videos, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing more and more. I'm going to try and do one every day to keep you updated on what's happening with flying stars and give you more feng shui information. If there's a particular type of feng shui that you want to know more about, please write in the comments section what you would like to see, and I'll take a look at making a video suited more to your needs. Also, if you subscribe to my website, I have my website is listed right down below. Just click on there, and if you subscribe to the email, you will get your personal 4 best feng shui directions. I'll send that right out to you. So I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.